Sainte-Luce-sur-Loire in the northeastern part of Nantes for this game 3 of the 2026 Silver Euroleague Men, Group A. Welcome back, Galina.
Hi everyone, welcome back for those who were listening and watching the first two matches of the day. And yep, we are at the third one, and we have Piacenza, Italy against the French team from Lyon.
So the third game is already looking, well, quite interesting actually, because those two teams lost their first games, and so any defeat in this game between those two looks like the end of the competition for them in terms of points. So far, Nantes, the host club, is leading the ranking with 3 points. We've seen an incredible game between the Bucks, the sitting Bucks from Buckinghamshire, Bucks victory against Piacenza. With a 5-setter, meaning that the winner only carried 2 points and the loser carried a point. And so right now, Lyon and Piacenza are closing the rankings.
With Lyon with 0 points and Piacenza with 1 point.
With 1 point. So
exactly. So this is going to be a decisive moment for one of the teams. The losing team is definitely going to be out of the continuing competition.
They will play their game tomorrow, of course.
Yes, of course, but yeah, it's going to be difficult to get back to in the ranking. And while we're talking about this, so this weekend we are hosting this Silver League in Nantes. This is the first pool, and the second pool is going to be 14-15 February in Italy at Fermo for the other 4 teams. And the 2 top teams from each pool is going to go to Golden League, which is going to be in Bosnia and Herzegovina in Lukavac, the 17 to 19 April.
2026, and later we will give you the composition of what will happen in February in Italy. But if you want to follow it, I'm sure it will be also on Paravolley Europe's website, on its YouTube channel, where you're listening right now, and it's probably going to be very interesting as well. So those two teams lost their first games. There's no other way around than winning for those two. A bit of a surprise with Piacenza, which we thought would be able to take on the Bucks, but as it turns out, that's the beauty of the sport.
And the experience of the Bucks team.
And the experience, absolutely.
On average, more mature, let's say it this way, than Italian one. But I think we should be actually careful about saying anything about Italian team, because they had their ups and downs during the first match, and we might have a surprise this evening as well for this game against Lyon.
And Lyon lost 3-0 against Nantes this morning, so they really want to make a comeback in the competition quickly to keep hope alive.
Exactly. So we'll remind some of the rules in the sitting volleyball, which are different to standing volleyball. So I start with the size of the field. It's much smaller because to adapt to the fact that you're actually sitting down while playing volleyball. So it's 5 by 6 meters each side, while in standing volleyball we are at 9 by 9. The net height is 115 for men's volleyball and 105 for women's, and mixed is 110. So tonight is 115.
In centimeters, if you're
in centimeters,
yes, from the UK.
What else is happening? So when you are in the contact with the ball, you have to be in the when you're touching the ball, you have to be in contact with the floor. And you can also attack or block the service, which is quite different from the standing volleyball. And
did we miss some? The white stripe on the net?
Yeah, so the net fault only counts when you touch the white stripe. All the rest you can touch.
The top white stripe.
Top white stripe, yeah, true, not the bottom one. And you can also pass on the other side with the legs, unless you are actually interfering with the adversary game. It's not considered as a fault. And the same for the service. You can have, as long as the body is outside behind the line, the body is actually what counts in this sport.
For the rest, the scoring system is the same. The positions on the floor are the same.
Exactly. And that's it, I think.
And this is it. You're looking right now at the roster of each teams, with Piacenza led by Giovanni Marani, and Lyon led by Damien Bouvard, French trainer of this historic team in the French League of sitting volleyball.
We have 5 minutes until the kickoff of the game, so we'll just remind you, so this is the third match of the day, and we're going to have another one at 8 p.m. French time. Neptune de Nantes, French team, our club who's hosting this league today, against the Sitting Bucks from the UK. And we have also 2 games tomorrow, one at 9 a.m. and another one at 11:30 for the remaining pool. So we'll remind you at the end of the match as well.
Set your alarm clock early tomorrow, because this will start, yes, at 9 our
Early.
time. And if you're rooting for the Bucks, well, you need to remember that it begins at 8 your time in England. And here are the two teams. It's going to be a bit tricky for us because it's red and white jersey against white and red jersey. There are probably some sports where there's a rule against this, like you probably can do that. It's not the same problem as football, where players basically intermingle with each other. So
yeah, that would be really difficult. At least here we have the sides.
It would be prohibited, I think. You can't have that. This is why they legally need to have several colors to field the players. But it's less of a problem when it's a game with a net between. And
what we can remind as well, for those who are just joining for this match or didn't watch the first 2 this morning, for Silver League, we have to have at least two players at all times on the field that are qualified as VS1, so it's volleyball seating 1, depending on their disability. And for Golden League, so for the next step for the best teams, it's going to be 3 players qualified VS1 on the court at all times.
1 being the most serious types of disabilities, like amputations, and 2 being slightly lighter types of disabilities. Here are the referees. Each team taking part in the competition sent their referee.
And we also have the boy balls and boy girls this evening with us, who are helping to gather the balls that are coming out. And these are the Neptune team. Some of them are also training with the Neptune's club under 11, but we have the mix of the girls and boys tonight.
The last game we saw was pretty spectacular. We didn't really expect it to last until the 5th set, but there it was. Completely dominated at first by the Bucks, and then completely dominated against by Piacenza, and it was decided in the 5th set in favor of the English.
Yeah, it was quite technical as well.
It's extremely technical.
You can see that it's not only about force, but there are some powerful attacks in the service as well, but also
Piacenza really had a very difficult game beginning. The first set was they were a little disorganized. But then they made a comeback and still carried 1 point. So they're in a slightly better position right now than Lyon. But to capitalize on that, they absolutely need to win this one.
And And now we see the first starting 6 at the both sides.
So for Piacenza, we have the captain, if I'm not mistaken, Giuseppe Lamontagna, number 14. And then we have number 23, Giovanni Monteverdi. Number 46, Giuseppe Sidiolo. But no, the captain is out of the field right now. He's been replaced by the young Simone Borzacchi, who also plays for Team Italy. With their libero, number 85, William Brasina. Number 2, Federico Comparoni. And number 5, serving right now, is Davide Aieli Chiesa.
Yes, and for the team of Lyon, we have pretty much the same starting block as this morning, and with a minor change.
So the team consists of Sébastien Venet, number 11, Mamadou Ba, number 2,
Stéphane Ardant, number
10.
9, who is now at, sorry, we spoke at the same time. Number 9, Stéphane Ardant, who is serving now.
Jocelyn Truchet, number 6, is the captain, and the libero is Romain Dupré, number 12. With Lyon opening the score, that's 1-0 point. Stéphane Ardant serving from far behind. That's not the first time we see this.
And the ball placed in the corner for Italian team. It was number 10, Raphaël Degout, who was reading the field. Well placed.
Look at how far behind. Serving.
He's actually advancing up. That was strategic from the Italian viewpoint, but he was there. Fantastic. And another point for Lyon team. We're at 4-0.
Lyon taking an early lead. We'll see if he can maintain it. And a first mopping needed there. Those mopping breaks happen more, obviously, in sitting volleyball than standing volleyball because they keep sliding on the floor.
And here we've seen the service that was blocked, but then the second attack from Lyon team didn't pass.
Another peculiarity of sitting volleyball.
I'm still surprised at such because we're so not used to this. And we have number 8 from Italian team, Simone Borzacchi.
Simone is this young player already picked several times for the Italian national team. Had some difficulties in game 1.
Some great defense from Italian side.
Making an excellent comeback.
And a block out with another point going to Lyon. And we see the libero coming back for the Italian team, number 85, William Brasina. And the libero for Lyon team is going out because they are serving. Have number 2, Mamadou Ba at service, on the service, and he actually forms part of the national French team. Six point with the ace.
Lyon leading 6-1, perfect entry. It's a good start for them. Certainly encouraging.
And great attack from outside hitter, number 14, Giuseppe La Montagna.
He searched for the diagonal the first time and then for the parallel a second time.
We have now number 23, Giovanni Monteverdi, serving for Italy. Monster block from Lyon team, number 11, Sébastien Venet, who is going to serve.
7-2, that's an early 5-point lead.
Just in between the libero and number 23 at the back line. This game, same as standing volleyball, but even more, is all about placing. And the first time out is requested by Italian team, Piacenza. Same as for the match just before. It looks like at the beginning they're actually struggling to get this cohesion of the team to make this work.
Piacenza traveled with an impressive roster of 14 players.
We haven't yet seen all of them on the field.
I don't know, I don't think so. Sorry about the technical break. So
Technical timeout for comments as well.
Giovanni Marani already has to mobilize his troops, trying to correct what didn't work in the previous game.
So we still have Lyon serving. Not sure what happened there, but they seem not to be talking to each other initially. It was an ace, but it wasn't really powerful or fast, I would say. But good placement of the ball. Attack from the back line. Defense, Italian team.
And the misunderstanding between the players.
It happens. Still have 6 points difference. And number 46 from Italy, Giuseppe Sidiolo, was serving. Block, and the ball is in. Defense. And a super attack from number 10 in Lyon team, Raphaël Degout, who was aiming the corner on the Italian surface.
And Giovanni Monteverdi couldn't control it. So it's now a 6 points lead for Lyon.
And the block out from Lyon. So another point for Piacenza. Have number 14, Giuseppe La Montagna, serving for the team. Very strategic, direct return of the ball in the corner. Giuseppe didn't have time to move to get there, and now he gets replaced by their libero number 85, William Brazina.
For Lyon, serving now is Guillaume Vasson, player born in 1987.
Great attack number 2, Federico Comparoni. who was aiming the line and touched our libero, libero of Lyon, number 12, Romain Dupré. It's a rather clean reception, but probably a little bit on the net, so the Lyon team didn't agree between themselves who's setting. And this was the pass that was far too long and out. Stéphane Ardant couldn't do anything with it because it went too far away. Quite a rally. Nice ball placement directly in the torso of the libero from Piacenza's side, so he couldn't do much.
William Brazina couldn't control it, and it's now up to Jocelyn Truchet, the captain of Lyon, to serve. Targeting the libero again. Lyon. Guillaume Vasson is outgoing, replaced by his libero Romain Dupré, number 12, with the blue jersey. And not only did they share the same colors, but the liberos also share the same colors. Those are blue jerseys on both
Blue
sides.
is quite often going with red.
Okay.
All right, so this was the block out as well for Lyon team. Stéphane Ardant tried to stop the ball, but it was too fast.
Stéphane Ardant again serving from far, far behind. They're difficult to control. With those quick comebacks. And this time, Giuseppe Sidiolo tried his best outside of the field, but still couldn't control it. Lyon still ahead, still 5 points ahead, leading 14-9 in this first set.
So this is the second time out by requested by Piacenza.
So some technical work to be done there.
A lot of discussions happening in the Italian team, as they still didn't find their team movement, let's put it this way.
The right formula.
Yep.
Giovanni Marani, the head coach, was in discussion here with this young player, Simone Borzacchi. He's re-entering the field as we speak.
Yep, so in Lyon team we have 5 or 6 national players as well. Some of them, no, 4, sorry. 4 national players. 3 of them are playing with at the military team, and 2 of them are playing in the civilian. So number 2, Mamadou Ba, is playing at the national team for France, together with Guillaume Ducrot and Guillaume Ducrot, number 1, and Jocelyn Truchet, number 6,
and the captain.
and Guillaume Vasson number 7. They are playing in the military league. So there is a change of player. Number 27 is replacing number 8 of the Italian team. Number 27, Massimo Zelleri, who we've seen also entering in the previous match on at the service.
Massimo is the oldest player in this team, was born in 1975.
Very powerful attack from number 9, Stéphane Ardin, from the back line. So he's playing on the back line now, so he can attack behind 2 meters.
Powerful attack. Well saved.
Can say that so far Lyon is dominating the floor.
Some sense of serenity.
And the service that was blocked by Italian team. Point goes to Piacenza.
Slightly reducing the gap. Piacenza are at -4 now.
The ball pushed too far. The idea was good to put it on the back line, but a bit too far. It was not touched by Piacenza.
Damien Bouva telling his players apparently to keep it calm, keep it going.
Very, very fast attack. Good defense from Italian team because it was super fast. I don't know how he managed to get that. Davide, number 5. It wasn't high enough to push it over the net again. And the attack from the back line, which was blocked by the monster block, Team Lyon.
Maintaining the 5-point gap.
And there is a change of players in the Lyon team. Number 8, Jean-Baptiste Bouilly, who's coming on the field, replacing Guillaume Vasson. Great attack, Raphaël Degout. That slid just along the net.
13-19.
Yeah, and sitting volleyball is quite difficult to follow the ball, but with a lot of effort.
And Piacenza trailing. Having a bit of a rocky start for this competition.
Italian libero tried to save the ball, but it was too far away. Quite an impressive gap we have with score.
There's probably some soul-searching to do for Piacenza as far as entering the games, because it's the second time in a row that they really trailing behind during the first set.
And the reverse change of the players. Number 7 for Lyon, Guillaume Vasson, is going back and replacing Jean-Baptiste Bouilly.
Who had just replaced him before.
Quite a powerful attack. And this ball was placed by number 2 in Italy, Federico Comparoni.
Find just exactly the right spot.
Not too Not too powerful, not too strong, and the exact spot in between the players. That's what actually counts in this game. Four touches, Italian side. They tried to save the ball. Was rolling too much. We have Raphaël Degout serving for Lyon team and reaches out.
Piacenza 6 points behind.
Giuseppe Lamontagna serving for Italy. There's a bit of misunderstanding going on from the beginning of the set in Lyon team between number 6 Jocelyn Truchet and number 7 Guillaume Vasson. They can't seem to agree who is passing the ball.
Exactly, and Piacenza at this point really also has to rely on their opponent's mistakes. They're trailing a little.
Stéphane Ardin, number 9, tried to place the ball, but it was too short and it was blocked without much effort by Italian team. And the first timeout by Lyon. Because they lost 3-4 points
in a
straight.
row.
Yeah.
So Damien Bouvard, the head coach of Lyon, requesting this timeout. This was heading towards a bit of a quick victory in the first set for Lyon, but
Piacenza is crawling back.
Okay, we can see that the picture here is blocked. I hope for you that you can still at least hear us, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the image is frozen a little. We'll keep going on.
I think we're back.
And we're back.
Just in time for
a serve by the captain of Piacenza.
Outside hitter. Central. Super powerful attack by number 2 in Italy, Federico Comparoni, who is playing central position.
Yeah, we're definitely back on.
Rolling attack. And the block, but out. And Piacenza is coming back. 2022.
Oh.
We have a change of players. Number 4 for Lyon, who's coming back, Richard Ndoumbe, and replacing number 6, Jocelyn Truchet.
Giuseppe Lamontagna serving again.
Was a strategic decision to return the ball directly in the area where Giuseppe wasn't yet back from the service. And we have number 7, Guillaume Vasson, serving for Team Lyon. Back pass. Direct attack in the block, which comes out. Another point for Piacenza. It's becoming tight.
And look at the score.
Yeah.
We're back at 21-23. Just 2 points to go to Piacenza to catch up.
Yeah, have central Federico Comparoni serving for Piacenza. Quite smooth serve.
Misunderstanding again.
Yes, what happened before in Lyon now happened in Piacenza. Misunderstanding who is setting the ball. This might be a crucial point for the set, because it's a set point with number 4, Richard Ndumbe, serving for this set point in Lyon. At the same time, we see the change of the players at the Piacenza side. Number 8, Simone Burzaki, is back at the front line. And the final point is marked by Stéphane Ardin. He had to reach out for this attack, but it worked well on diagonal. And we have a final score for the first set, 25-21.
21, Lyon carrying the first with a 4-point gap.
Quite even game, I would say so.
It is. Meaning for Piacenza that there's probably room for improving and coming back.
I think there is, and I don't know how many sets for this match, we'll see.
Yeah, we were surprised.
Stay tuned. Yeah, we were surprised for the previous game.
At the previous game, we thought it was going to be, we honestly thought it was going to be a rather easy win for Piacenza, but then the Bucks sort of gave us the game of their lives here.
And Sitting Bucks will confront a Neptune team at 8 p.m. tonight.
Remember that it's 7 p.m. if you're following them from England.
Quite a turn up today as well for this match as well in the St. Luce. It's great to see that the sitting volleyball is actually attracting crowds.
Oh, you're right. I haven't seen it, but it's quite impressive right at the moment.
For sure, we'll have even more people for Neptune's game because it's a local team, so everyone will be coming to support.
People actually turning up for disabled sports is always so encouraging. And if you're with us, there's a chance that you followed the Paralympic Games last year in Paris and have great memories of it. We certainly do.
Yeah, and we have several players that were forming part of the Paralympics last year. We'll talk about them later during the next game. Okay, so we have some statistics from the first set.
Oops.
There you go. Yeah, we can see that the Lyon team were more successful at the attacks compared to Piacenza. 48% successful attacks against only 27 in
It's almost
Italy.
twice as much, almost.
But the Italian team were a bit more successful in reception.
Yes.
58 against 45. And only one service lost by Lyon, and all the services went through for Italian team. And so far, say Federico Comparoni, number 2, who is the most efficient player, let's say, for the Italian team. And in Lyon, it's Raphaël Degout, number 10. So we have the second set coming up with Team Lyon serving the first one. So we can see the direct replacement of the number 14 in Italian team by libero William Brasina, number 85. And Jocelyn Truchet, the captain of Lyon team, is serving the first ball for the second set. Defense from Lyon team. The persistence of Stéphane Ardin brought this first point to Lyon. So he was trying to place the first ball in the corner, but it was intercepted, and the second one didn't pass because of the speed of all this.
Oh, Lyon apparently brought some supporters here.
And this is the direct illustration that the service can be blocked or attacked, which is quite efficient. One each.
Would you like to be able to do this in standing volleyball?
Probably that would help. Was it positional fault?
I think it was.
Yeah. I didn't catch the signage from the referee, but I think it was a positional fault. And sometimes when you block the service, it goes out. So an ace for Italian team, which is bringing them forward 3-1.
Davide Aielli here serving again.
And another ace.
Pretty efficient.
No, this was really well placed between two players at the last 50 centimeters of the field. And this service went to his teammate in the back.
And we are 4-2 now. Piacenza slightly ahead at the beginning of the second set. Will they be able to maintain this?
Quite a powerful set he has, Stefan. And a technique to go back into the field to roll over himself, because he's serving from far away. Good attempt in the defense. And libero number 12 for Lyon team, Romain Dupré, is replacing Stéphane Ardin on the back line.
Simone Borzacchi serving. Simone is only 22. In fact, he's not even 22. He will turn 22 in March.
He's one of the youngest players that we've seen today.
Already selected by the Italian national team. Quite promising player.
Service deep in the field. And the ball is out, another point for Piacenza. Have to be really meticulous in terms of how he's actually launching the ball, because he's doing everything with one hand.
They're incredibly precise, all of them.
Yep. And replacement by libero for Italian team.
Some mopping needed there.
Yep.
Mamadouba serving for Lyon. Being led 6-3 right now. That ball was out.
Yeah, it was a good idea and to place the ball in the line, but it was just behind.
Bass serving again.
Direct return, pass, attack in the libero, who is placing himself really fast. Ball placed in the corner. And this attack doesn't pass for number 1, Lyon Ducrot.
Piacenza maintaining their 7-4 lead.
What we've seen previously, and we're talking about that during previous games, it's actually quite fast in the rallies in sitting volleyball, especially masculine. This one was one of the longest. Block out for Lyon, so another point for Italian team.
We had a first of couple extremely quick sets this morning when Nantes opened the competition with Lyon. Quite quick and aggressive.
Yep. Defense didn't follow Italian team. 5th point for Lyon. And we have Sébastien Vinet. Service. Extremely quick pass and attack by number 6, Jocelyn Truchet, which worked for Lyon team.
Took the better over Federico Comparoni. Sébastien Vinet serving.
And this attack was out, another point for Lyon. Scrolling back a little bit, only 1 point of difference between the two.
Piacenza 8, Lyon 7.
And again, block out in favor of French team.
Lyon.
Yep.
And they're tied again.
Timeout for Piacenza. First one this set.
It's the right moment for the timeout.
Yes, they were leading 6 points, and now they are even.
Usually, what we're seeing, the pattern with Piacenza that we've seen in the previous game too, was sort of a difficulty to maintain the score, like when they get an early lead, or.
Yeah, I have an impression they are up and down even during the same set. Set on set is different, what we've seen as well during the previous match against UK team. But they even within the set, they're up and down. They have the energy going up. They get, I don't know, 5-6 points straight, and then they lose 5-6 points straight. So it's not quite stable.
Bit irregular. Marani trying to find the right formula in this rich roster with 14 players.
All right, so we continue the service of number 11, Sébastien Vinet. It's his third, I think. Great defense. And the quick placement of the ball by number 2 in Italy, Federico Comparoni, which surprised the French team. So we have number 46, Giuseppe Sidiolo, serving for Italy. Four touches, Team Lyon. So the ball goes back to Piacenza, who are leading 2 points now, 10-8.
Sidiolo at serve again. Good attack here. Jocelyn Truchet, the captain of Lyon. We're at 10-9.
So there is a replacement in the Team Lyon. Number 5, Fauzi Saidi is coming in the outside hitter position, replacing Stéphane Ardin, number 9. I've seen the ball out, but apparently it wasn't. And now it was. So block out for Italy. And Lyon is coming even. Yeah.
Very contested set. Oh.
So this was carried by number 5 in Italy, and that's considered a fault.
Cleaner now.
I would say touch the floor, but in any case, it was out for Team Piacenza, so 12-10.
Lyon getting back their lead. Another point for Lyon. Three points ahead now for the French. 13-10. Piacenza couldn't maintain their earlier lead.
It's a lot of work for the moppers tonight.
Yes, and it will.
The temperature is rising in the gym.
And it will get even worse as the competition goes on. This is only game 3 out of 6.
Diagonal attack.
Very good.
I've noticed there's several blockouts from Jocelyn Truchet, who doesn't manage to actually put the ball down. It goes directly outside on the other side of the net.
The Italian captain, Giuseppe Lamontagna, serving.
Great placement of the second ball. Instead of the pass, it was placed in the corner, close to the net by number 1, Guillaume Ducrot, who is now at service. Defense. And block out the point for Piacenza. Very tight set. So at 14-12.
Coming back at -2. Can they do more? So by Angelo Gelati.
Attack from the back line, which was too short by number 2, Mamadou Ba.
Got in the net.
Great defense from the Team Lyon. And the attack that rolls on the net and goes out from Italy. Another point for Lyon, 15-13. Just on Truchet. Service. Which is ace. The service that was blocked, but not successfully. Just now is serving from far away as well. Yeah, these little movements and the placement of the ball are quite efficient in the sitting volleyball.
Aces have been a little rarer since the competition started, but we have
some
we've had
blocks.
some aces in this game already. 4 or 5, I would think.
So we have replacement number 8 in the Italian team, Simone Burzaki is leaving, and number 27 is regaining his place on the first line, Massimo Zelleri.
The most experienced player for Piacenza, born 1975.
Yeah, one of the more mature for the team.
As one of the VS1 players.
Yep. And reverse change, that was quick. We have Simone again. In the meantime, there was a successful block of the service, and the point is back with the service back for Team Lyon.
This Fawzi Saidi serving. Also quite experienced. He was born in 1976.
So the referees were challenging the position because there was a change and the reverse change.
And apparently Simone wasn't sitting at the right spot.
So now they seem to be okay.
Notice how Simone is on the other side of the field right now. Well, it's legal.
Yep.
They can do it as long as they don't disturb their opponent.
Ace for Team Lyon. Fawzi Saidi, very fast service, quite low, difficult to catch. Second time out, Team Piacenza. Lyon is in front at 19 with against 14 for Piacenza.
Piacenza went from what, +4 at the beginning of the set, or something like that, and they are -9 now.
-5.
-5, so some difficulty to maintain the leads there.
That's what I was saying, what we've seen also before. They're a bit up and down. They seem to be operating by block. Successful block, more or less successful block.
Certainly some work to do here from Giovanni Marani in the coming month, work on regularity.
All right, so we are not safe from any surprises from the Piacenza side. They are quite capable of gaining 5 points back, so let's see where this set is going to bring us. And we still have number 5, Fawzi Saidi, serving for Lyon. And successful block from Lyon side. Italian team tried to save it.
They couldn't block the block.
Too low. This is becoming a significant difference in score at this time of the set. You have to be really inventive in sitting volleyball for your movements, which we've seen just before at the back line at Piacenza, because it's not quite convenient to pass the ball too far away from the back line when you're seated and in the movement. Change of player in the Italian team. Number 15 is coming in, Gabriele Canisa. Not sure we've seen him before.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
15.
And he replaced number 23.
Gabriele Camisa.
And there was a net fault, apparently by number 8, Simone Burzaki. So another point goes to Lyon. It was a good series for number 5 in Team Lyon, Fauzi Saidi.
Simone is a bit emblematic of the way Piacenza plays. A little irregular, like has excellent faces and others less than some. Got a little angry with himself in the previous game at some point.
That's true.
Stormed a little out of the pitch. But serving now.
And I get the net fault. Number 14 who touched the top white piece, which is the only one that counts in this type of volleyball. 23-15. Great defense from Italian side. And successful attack for number 15, who is full of emotions, we can see on the screen.
16-23.
Gabriele Camise, we definitely haven't seen him before, I would remember.
No, I would.
It's a quite successful entering of the competition. And another example that you can actually attack the service. Set point for Lyon, 24-16. And we have number 11, Sébastien Venet, serving for Team France, Lyon. I would say they were trying to make the game a bit more complicated by setting the second point. They should have passed it directly to French side. And 25-16 on the second set, and we have 2-0 for Lyon.
Piacenza needs to make a comeback now, otherwise they won't be able later to do it.
And that's what we've seen during the previous match. The first 2 sets they lost,
Went
but then
to
they
the
went,
box.
and then
So
they
it's
came
absolutely
back
possible.
in force. So
Yeah. Don't lose focus, don't lose hope. Yeah, perfectly capable of handling this, but it needs some work.
So as we mentioned previously, we have some ball boys and ball girls, and they are on the field now talking about the sport.
And I think, 'cause I'm seeing 2 of their friends on the opposite side of the net, I think they're gonna throw some balls there. Yes, they are. And once again, if you know that there's a club near home with a sitting volleyball section, anyone can join, disabled or not.
Here you can see the free trial for the younger team. There are several players under 11.
For the kids from the Neptunes.
As we said before in their example, we can see that it's not at all obvious how when you're sitting down to pass the ball over the net, even though it's only 1.15 meters. We should have got the statistics. Let me have a look at that.
remind you the
Not
current
yet.
standings: Nantes leading the competition with 3 points, the Bucks following with 2 points, Piacenza with 1 point, and Lyon so far with 0 points, but hoping to make a comeback. And the first two at the end, well, tomorrow around noon actually, the first two will join the Golden League in April.
Yep, which will take place in Bosnia. It's quite a long period between the two sets.
And the
And
referee,
the young team is replaced by the experienced team
by the kids.
back on the field. And we have Lyon serving for the first ball.
Piacenza made an impressive comeback in their first games after losing two sets straight. They want to. Can they do it again? So far, Lyon is turning the tables on their previous result. Lost 3-0 to Nantes.
So we have the same players that finished the previous set, I think, on the field. It's actually Piacenza that's serving. We had a problem with the board. The pass set was too wide, and the saving ball that touched the antenna, so it's considered out.
And Davide Aielli Chiesa scoring an ace there to give Piacenza a slight advantage, 2-0.
Great defense from libero. And the attack that's going out for Piacenza, the first point for Lyon.
1 now. Stéphane Ardin serving for Lyon. 46-year-old player, 44, sorry.
Second service.
And I'm always impressed at how far behind he goes.
But look how he rolls back in the. No, he didn't. He didn't have time, but he sometimes rolls on the side to get into the field faster. That was lucky. Service in the top band of the net, but which went across.
So he didn't need to do the twist this time.
Was the easiest service. And this is counted as double touch, which is a fault in this in the sport.
Putting Lyon at a 3 points lead, 5-2. Guillaume Ardin again.
Magnificent service, wasn't much to do. It was directly in the torso of the Piacenza player. Could only roll on his back.
Davide Aielli Chiesa couldn't control it. And of course he
And
tries
the
the
second
same.
one.
Why change when it works?
And the ball was carried by Italian team, so another point for Lyon, and first timeout demanded by Piacenza. As again, we've seen the series that they were ahead and then they lost 5 points straight.
Piacenza is making a bit of technical waste sometimes, things they could be more precise on.
Yeah, making some errors.
Which brings them to a -5 gap.
Yep. So in the meantime, we got the statistics for the second set, and we can see that from the attack viewpoint, Lyon team is still ahead, so they are more successful in the attacks, 42%, while only 26% went through with success for Italy, and that's actually what made the difference. And they're actually more successful in defense as well. In the reception, they're 55% and only 41 for Italy. Hence the score difference, 25-16 in the previous set.
Almost 10 points.
Yep.
Okay, powerful serve, and you've seen him twisting again his way into on the pitch.
This was a monster block from Italy, number 28, Angelo Gelati. I didn't see what happened.
Apparently the point went to Lyon, but I don't
The point went to Lyon, but
I don't understand why.
I think that was a net fault.
Okay.
I didn't see it. Very powerful service. I would say it probably would be going out. And the attack block out. Lyon are imposing themselves and dominating in this third set.
Piacenza sometimes putting in there an excessive strength.
Well, it was a very good series for Stéphane Ardin,
Excellent
but this
series.
was pushed a bit too far.
Very important for trust.
And we have number 27.
Massimo Zilleri.
We've seen at the service before. Great idea, but it was just pushed a bit too far behind the line. Will it be the series of coming back for Piacenza? What do you reckon?
I don't know, I think probably Zilleri is trying to match what Guillaume Ardin just did. Wants to keep on serving.
Yep.
Massimo is much closer to the pitch though.
Very clean reception from Ugo, and the monster block, number 28. Angelo Gelati, we've seen on the block before. Let me check the statistics.
Lyon still leading by 3 points, 9-6.
They're surprising, the Italian team. They are losing 5 points, getting back 5 points, losing 5 points, getting some back.
Only 2 points to go now to catch
Yep.
up.
So the team replacement, number 15, Italian team, Gabriel Camisa, who is back on the field. And the timeout requested by Lyon.
Damien Bouva conferring with his players now, trying to maintain the lead and to widen it. On the whole, it went pretty well for Lyon so far.
I think the Lyon team is trying to break this comeback from Italy that we've seen coming back in waves. So let's see how that works. They lost the advantage of 5 points, only keeping 2 now.
The use of timeout is, of course, technical, but it's also tactical when you try to interrupt the good dynamic of the opposing side.
All right, so Massimo Zerei back at the service.
I'm looking at Damien Bouvard, the head coach for Lyon. Very calm, very composed.
Yeah, this attack wasn't powerful enough, so it was really easily blocked by Italian team number 28, Angelo Gelati, who is, I think, quite tall. We don't have the heights on our chart, but it looks like, yeah, one of the tallest
players.
So it makes it quite easy to just raise the hands and block the ball. And 4 touches for Team France Lyon.
When we tell you that the net is at 1 meter and 15 centimeters, you might think that this is rather low, but you try it. You sit on the floor and try to see where the 115 centimeters reach.
Number 5 Lyon team went to the field too quick. So Farouzi Saidi is replacing number 10, Raphaël Degou.
Massimo waiting for the whistle.
Serving quite deep in the field, which is putting the French team in difficulty.
And Piacenza retaking the lead. Just by 1 point. So they can maintain it this time.
Service to libero and attack from the back line. Successful one for Stéphane Ardant. Diagonal. Quite fast.
Stéphane Ardant is starting to sound like MVP material for this game. For Lyon at least. Excellent series in serving during the previous sets.
Now, when you look at the statistics, he's not that...
not that well, just an impression.
Not for now. Raphaël Dugou is well in front, but that's the second set. I don't have the match one. And solid attack from number 5 in Lyon, Farouzi Saidi, block out.
Which allows Mamadou Ba to keep on serving. A little cleaning up there in the center of the pitch for Lyon. Mamadou focusing.
Very deep service, but libero was there, and that worked. We're a tie.
Again. I think we've seen this before. Several times.
That's a shame for the Lyon team because it was a great pass from the adversaries, but the attack went out.
Players from Piacenza look more focused now than they did in the first set.
Rolling the ball, but that worked for Lyon. In this sport, it's not always the power, but well placing the ball that matters.
So we're at 12 all again.
Defense failure from Team Lyon, and Piacenza is 1 point up.
Very contested.
block out, and Lyon is back again. Tie at 13.
That was the side is serving for Lyon. Also a very experienced player, born in 1976.
And yes, monster block from Italy. This is probably going to be a long set.
It is.
Have number 14, Giuseppe La Montagna, serving. And the error on the pass by Guillaume Vasson.
Which allows Giuseppe to keep on serving.
If it continues like this, I bet that Lyon team is going to take time out soon. Good save. And too far away.
I see you looking at Damien Bouvard to see if he's calling the timeout.
No, but there was a team replacement which works as well. And we have number 1, Guillaume Ducrot, replacing number 7, Guillaume Vassot. So Guillaume par Guillaume. And a great line from number 9, Stéphane Ardin, that worked for Lyon team. And we have Guillaume Ducrot serving, and another swap in another change in the Lyon team. We have number 8, Jean-Baptiste Bouilly, who replaces number 6, Jocelyn Truchet, at the front line at the central spot. And clean attack, block out, another point for Piacenza.
Points are important for Piacenza. They're building trust on these moments when they can maintain a lead.
And the service that didn't go through. Back to Lyon. And we see number 11, Sébastien Vinet, who is regaining his position at the center of the front line, who was previously replaced by the libero. And another block out from Angelo Gelati.
Davide Ayoli-Chiesa serving, but
And the second service in a row that doesn't go for Italy.
failing to cross the net there.
Timeout, Italy. 2 out of 2 for this set. I think they will get some messages on the service. Italy is still ahead, but I think they were trying to get the team to regroup and probably put the pressure down a little bit as well. So there's 2 lost points and the service could have been 20.
Lyon still in the lead in the game, having won 2 sets. But in this set, Piacenza slightly ahead.
We can see at Lyon where they were really dominating in the second set. They had several very powerful attacks and services.
Ended with a 9 points gap.
Yep. And now we find Stéphane Ardin back at the service, and he has showed some nice sets before. Series of services. All right, all good.
It's important for Lyon to be able to rely on such players.
And another successful block.
But it's blocked on serve, which only happens in sitting volleyball.
Yep, so in second set, which we've seen just before, we had 4 successful blocks in Lyon and 2 in Italy. I think that's quite different picture for this set. We'll see it soon. And this ball was considered carried by number 14 in the Italian team, Giuseppe La Montagna.
Which means 1917 now. Piacenza maintaining a short lead. Mamadouba ready to serve.
Great save by the Italian libero. And fantastic placement of the ball by number 1, Guillaume Ducrot, Lyon team. Have to be vigilant against this team when it comes to your team.
La Montagna of Italy couldn't control it. Mamadouba serving again. And this time, La Montagna turns it the other way around. Piacenza leading at 21-18.
We have Angelo Gelati on service.
Very physical player.
Yep, so the reception was considered as a carried ball, and Piacenza is three points ahead, 21-18. Timeout Lyon, without any surprise.
Damien Bouvard trying to break the tide. Giving some instructions for the last minute comeback.
All right. Do you reckon we'll see the 4th set?
We'll see.
Probably. Still quite close, and anything can happen. But Piacenza is getting the more strong lead in this 3rd set. Yep.
Lyon celebrating the mistake.
Yeah, there were several. There was
side.
a lift. There were 4 touches, so 19-21. Quite a soft service. And a tactical mistake from the Italian side. It's trying to put the ball on the line, but went too far left. Wow. Impressive defense and attack. They really earned this ball.
And we're tied again.
Yep, 21 everywhere. Looks like energy is actually going up in the Lyon team.
saved by the Italian libero.
Good defense, but went out.
Comparoni scored his 22nd point with third set.
It's getting quite tight, 22-21. Anything can happen. We are 1 hour 20 in the game. Defense. And the ball's just out. That's good luck for Lyon because no one was there to catch it anyway. And it was a good strategy from the Italian side just to push too far.
At this point, you also rely on luck.
Fast pushing of the ball. I can't even call it attack. Number 8 in the center. Jean-Baptiste Bouillet is very happy.
And Lyon leading again, 23-22.
And we have Fauzi Saidi serving. Looks like the luck is on the Lyon side because again the ball is rolling and just out of the field. And we have the match point.
First match point for Lyon.
Match point for Lyon.
They want it, they better take it because Piacenza is not far behind.
A lot of
Fauzi
pressure.
Saidi.
Who's choosing the safe side for this
Chiesa.
service.
Saidi again.
And the block out.
And this is it.
The point for Lyon, 25-22, 3-0, and 3 points for Lyon.
What a closely contested game. Lyon is back in the rankings, so we now have Nantes with 3 points, Lyon following with 3, the Bucks with 2, and Piacenza with 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. This being said, Nantes didn't play their second game, so let's see what happens at 8, and we'll see you in just under 40 minutes.
And we'll have a surprise for you, probably. See you then.
Okay.
We keep going on? Yes. For the exchange between players at the end of the game, shaking hands.
Yeah,
excellent sportsmanship so far during the competition.
So yes, as a reminder, in 40 minutes we'll see Neptune de Nantes, Team Nantes against Sitting Bucks Volleyball Club, which will be an interesting game as well. The last one for today, and then again 2 games tomorrow at 9 and 11:30.